Good morning, dear viewers of GASA Media. As we already reported that His Majesty, the Fount of Fontem, was present during the Kudu USA Convention and the 30th anniversary celebration. As many of you have already seen through our Facebook channel, and if you haven't, please create time to watch and enjoy the cultural display of Lebialem by the Bank son and daughter in the United States. Many of you know how busy the fund was, traveling from Cameroon to the US, and due to time difference, adjusting himself with the Eastern Standard Time to meet with so many activities was not an easy task. When the fund got to the US, GASA Media reached out to have a brief interview with him. Surprisingly, the fund accepted our request. It was surprising because of the short notice and his busy schedule. For the first time, GASA Media had a great opportunity to sit down one-on-one with His Majesty, the Fount of Fontem.
We think the Fount of Fontem is doing his best to his community, and we invite you to watch this interview. And this is GASA Media. Yes, welcome to GASA Media. My name is Ernest Kumba, reporting for Community News. Today, I have the opportunity to have a brief conversation with His Majesty, the Fount of Fontem, who came all the way from Cameroon for the Kudu Convention and the 30th anniversary of the Kudu in the United States of America. He has been traveling in and out, but when I spoke to him, he said he wants to use the little bit of opportunity to talk to young people and to talk to GASA Media. His Majesty, it is my honor and it is our honor on behalf of GASA Media to welcome you for the very first time. I'm a little bit nervous. I have never come close to you to this level. I just plead that if I'm nervous, please bear with me. I'm happy to have you here.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, His Majesty, I know you have been coming in and out. Sometimes we have not really had this kind of opportunity. Sometimes we'll just catch you on the road or somewhere, you will just speak a little bit. At least I'm glad that you finally squeeze some time to really talk and maybe give some message to the bank people who have not been able to maybe come close to you as I have this privilege. So I hope you'll be able to do that. Your Majesty, one of the difficulties that we see in organizing like chapter organization here in the US is a little bit challenging. Maybe you can just give a word of encouragement to the bank people in the United States.
Thank you very much for the question. It is actually a challenge, like you rightly said, to organize chapter meetings, but it is also very important because the United States is very big and it is difficult to assemble all the sons and daughters of Leban to one location every time they have to meet regularly. It's good that they have their various chapters, and I just encourage every son and daughter of Leban, wherever you find yourself, try to find the members of our mother organization Lokudu to be part of it, because it is a family. Lokudu is like the Leban tree. So if you are out of the tree, a branch that falls from the tree is definitely going to die. So I just encourage every son and daughter of Leban who finds himself in this country to belong to each other.
Yeah, thank you, Your Highness. Last, I think that was 2002, when you came to the United States, was here in Ohio, when you attended the NGA convention, and you spoke passionately about education, and you sent out a message. Throughout the year, the Kudu listened to you, I believe with some of the young people, and they started with the idea that you pushed forward about the opening of maybe village school, private school, mission school, whatever you call them. Those were your work.
Yes.
And after that, we saw the community or village school and some other school, like the one in J, the one in J, the one in Wenchen. Your Majesty, I think your voice has some power, even though you are also the king of the land. But I think when you are present, when you talk to your people, they listen. Now, I want to maybe just get your view when it comes to the opening of State of Wisdom College.
Yes, thank you. You know, when I came, I think that was 2022.
Yes.
When I came for the NGA convention, and I used the opportunity to talk to my people regarding education. I said then to our people that education is priceless, and education is something which nobody can ever take back from you once acquired. And I explained to my people that I didn't see any reason why other schools, other children in other communities within the southwest and the northwest regions of Cameroon are going to school, when children of Lebanon are not going to school. I told them that regardless whatever situation, we have to educate our people. If I am sitting here and talking today, is because I was educated. If other people are medical doctors, other sons and daughters of Lebanon are medical doctors, whatever you can think of today, if they are successful people today, is because they educated themselves. So with the crisis going on, not everybody has the privilege to go out of Lebanon and cover the cost of education outside. There are children who are resident at home because their parents cannot afford. So if we could start our own schools at home, it's going to be very good. And I'm happy that my advice was listened to, and some sort form of education started. Even though the target, the desire is for our schools to start. With regards to Seed of Wisdom College, Seed of Wisdom College is a school, like you already know, that the folklore movement came and partnered with the church, and they started the school. They started Our Lady Seed of Wisdom College. I am a product of Our Lady Seed of Wisdom College. That is my alma mater. I am proud of the school. Other children from around Cameroon traveled to Fontem to attend Our Lady Seed of Wisdom College. It is our pride. And it being closed doesn't serve us. It doesn't serve our community. It doesn't serve the people of the Southwest. It doesn't serve the people of Cameroon as a whole. Opening Our Lady Seed of Wisdom College gives children the chance to be graduates of a prestigious college like that. The name Seed of Wisdom used to make waves when it was what it used to be. And today, it is a shadow of itself. So I really do encourage every son and daughter of Fontem. I really do encourage every ex-student of Our Lady Seed of Wisdom College that we should put hands on deck to see that our college starts, regardless what. Because there are other Catholic schools within the Northwest and the Southwest that are running despite the crisis. So why should Seed of Wisdom be closed?
I mean, Seed of Wisdom was a prestigious school indeed. Remember the 100% GCE, 100% advanced level.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
His Majesty, I don't know how you are able to do this. Your busy schedule. I mean, sometimes I watch it on the news, even though sometimes we cover some of the activity that you are there. It was this year, 2023, that was in May 25th, when they have their 30-year anniversary. You were also in Boya, I think around May 17, installing the Kudu executive. After that, you have to rush up to Bukwango to attend the bank kind of activity. Prior to that, it was in March. You were in Chang for I think almost 2 days, facilitating to make sure that the hair campaign is going right, to give your own support, to stand with the people. I think you are so much engaged in community activity, but I want to ask you, have you had the opportunity to talk to the leadership of the Kudu Cameroon in such a way that they should maybe foster development similar to what the US is doing? Maybe the US may be more financially viable, but at least we think that maybe the question I can't, maybe they're not doing a lot. And we see the fund trying to engage. I don't know.
Thank you. Before I go answering the question, I would like to make an observation which I have always made. There is nothing like Lokodo Cameroon. There is nothing like Lokodo Cameroon. It is the national branch of the national seat of Lokodo, where the seat is in Azi Palace. Every other arm is a branch, including Lokodo USA. Is a branch under the national Lokodo, which is based in Cameroon. So, being the community leader, I have to always be with my people. I am amazed that GASA Media follows most of my movements, the health campaign, and then the national election, which took place in Boya, at the same day the 30th anniversary of Chief Fontem in JA. I try my best. I'm a human being, but I really do try my best to make myself available, and I will use the opportunity to be very grateful to my wife and my children, because when I mean my wife and my children, Leban people are my wives and my children. But I mean, we come up with whom I'm in the house with, because she really do understands, and she gives me the encouragement to move around to be with my the people. A health campaign like the one that happened in Chan, it would not have really gone down well for me to have missed it again. I missed that of 2022 because of some other commitments. So this year, 2023, I couldn't have missed it for anything. I had to come. I had to see the volunteers that have traveled over miles from the United States to come and offer free services to Leban people. I just had to come to encourage them. I had to come and give my own little widow's mite to say thank you for this service that you are doing to my people. At the same time, Lokodo, the General Elective Assembly, which was just, I think it was a day or two after that in Boya, I couldn't have missed it as well, because I had to be there to install the executive. And my chief for Onje celebrating his 30th anniversary it's a milestone, which though they coincided, and I really do pray that events like that should not coincide again, because it was as important as the elective General Assembly as well. So, but I managed to squeeze time. We thank God that He granted me the grace to squeeze time to make both events. And you know, a leader without the people is no leader. And when my people are with me and I'm with my people, we try to make things happen.
Thank you, His Majesty. His Majesty, I think one of the questions that probably may be in the mind of our people, some have sent me message, oh, you need to interview the fund, is there any way to reach? I say, no, but we are talking about that people should go back home. I mean, people were giving testimony yesterday, how people are suffering in China, suffering elsewhere, that if they are back, His Majesty, imagine somebody has a compound with so many houses, I mean a compound where you have Indian D, you have this other houses where you have these houses here. Going out to China to squeeze in a small one room, it would be better to be back home. But one of the things people are saying, is there anything that maybe His Majesty can do, maybe traditionally, maybe cleansing, maybe some ritual that they should go to the family and maybe maybe mature people might come back home.
Yes, thank you for this particular question. Yes, there are so many things that we are doing to ensure that our people can go back home. Firstly, we began by the cleanup campaign, which after the meeting with the chiefs and the notables in Boya, the joint meeting that I started, we meet after every 3 months. I started we agreed that for the chiefs and the Beken to show to our people that life is coming back, that we are wanting life to come back, let us first of all clean our palaces. Let us clean our compounds. So we took that commitment, and most of the chiefs and the camps have done that. And some have even gone further to encourage those within their communities, within their villages, to clean their compounds as well. They have encouraged their community members to come out, and they have done community work along the road paths, which is very important to, as a step to encourage people to go back home. We equally agree that when the chiefs and the camp go to do this work, they should not just go in and out as if there's on fire chasing them. You go home, at least be in your compound 1 or 2 days before, if you intend to come out, you come out. And some of them have done that as well. Those who have not been able to do that are those who the compounds have actually collapsed. There is nowhere to spend the night. You understand? And even somewhere the compounds are still there, every property in the house has been taken away. Right. So it's difficult to really go and spend the night. But we are, like we say, a journey of 1,000 miles beginning with a step. We are doing it gradually, for surely. And we are peace seekers. We are not looking for trouble from anybody. All we want is to regain our homes. With the traditional aspects, definitely we are going to pour libation. We're going to call on our ancestors to intercede for us as we strive to uphold the legacy that they left for us. You see, so like I said, it's a gradual process. It's a gradual process, which will definitely get there.
His Majesty, I think I'm very excited. I'm very happy that I was able to look at me, to squeeze their time. I know there are already guests waiting for you. I would like to end here. I want to thank you again for coming, supporting the Kudu. I saw how you were here since Thursday. Friday, we were out there to past 3 o'clock in the morning. Yesterday, again, we were there till maybe 4 a.m. His Majesty, you are something else. Personally, here, when you spoke to me last night, I was like, his phone is still sitting here with us, with his people. So I just want to thank you that from my own perspective, for all that you are doing to our community. Maybe you may want to give a last word to the Bank people that will be listening to you.
Thank you. You know, nothing gives me joy than when I spend time with the Bank people. You know, before the crisis, every now and then, I'm always going home, leaving Yaoundé to go home to engage in 1 or 2 activities, leaving to go and be in the palace, because definitely people will know that I am there. People want to come and we spend time. People want to come and give their complaints. People want to come and share their problems, and that used to be a time that you really associate with your own people. Now with the crisis that erupted, that touch almost got lost, because people now got dispersed. So I usually do not spare any opportunity that will afford me to be with my people, to interact with my people, to know how they are feeling and all of that. It's very important. So taking out time, leaving Cameroon to come here for the convention and staying up very late at night gave me nothing but joy to just be with the people. And when you are with the people and you see how they are committed towards development, you were there, you watch everything, you see that the people want our developmental project, want to take our destiny in our hands. That gives me pride to have a people like that who want to take their destiny into their hands. It gives me joy, and no amount of time can ever be enough. So I am very happy with the work that GASA Media does as well, because GASA Media covers all our events, both home and abroad. And the coverage right down to the village, despite there are some people that if you say they should go down there, they will not go, but GASA Media is present. And I am very, very grateful to GASA Media, and I can only say people should keep up the good work. May God Almighty continue to be with you people and help people to report correctly. You know, when they say journalism, you have to report. Yes, report correctly like you have always done is very good, and I appreciate that. So moi je vois bien le banc mon compte ta wo ngo le banki a bon bo fu America for di Cameroon na mon ro le al Egypte a bon binjembe al exemple ben le yombo de le banki a Europe le jimo le bon convention gat ma de le banki for America yenye convention ya le ndo ejuwa e so ngebe bon bo bien bon compris ambo tawo ngo le banki just mondrele ala Egypte cho asen drole ma mi bebio ma me bebio e won ko bebio e be binjanga aban bebio abombo anumbong te mbombo akonta che eka ambo ba effort sibio and number 2 ezimbo ma konti ambo all biole bang bi esen kaba ba gele bebio le be ku bio wezele ngo ejebi ngo be yombi ntumbo bi moling bo kan koli asele bu azam abonshi le ko ezam abonshi even ale binazam s abonshi but mbonjele bio on kele ba bio ko fi bio mo ngo tele z bio mo bojo abobio be bojele bio se ko ezam ajubio njebe bo se mbu na nji awon ko tu abombo anumbonte mbona no contact ko no mina sen nsamta wonkele le bang sembo le bang de yo becham na le be le chimbo be yo becham le be yo bun amo ngo ya ngo le bang to yi mo nganga te bo be yo becham bo e wonkele ba so be yo won ben du tale ajibio nze ala zamambe le fiembo be be ndo cho e fiembo wonko nze be yele akra na mbogo be yo de joie wonti mo audio nyele genge when once a little answer in young letter in more firm and go and once units so no contact war then you single level then you and give a really in Chametro Maza I won't go off you mo the baby be quality bina a la baby and I'm baby and mon conte. Thank you very much.